Hello everyone, welcome to my channel! Today we are doing something creative because I'm feeling motivated. So I got this for Christmas. It is well, you can't really see it. It's a sewing machine. And I have not tried it out yet. And it's March already, so it's about damn time! And the thing I'm gonna be making is a bag because it seems easy enough. I've crocheted a bag before, never sewed a bag before, but I'll figure it out. Anyways, all of my creative stuff is in the only corner of my room which has space, and that is here. So I have like a lot of wool here, a lot of, yeah, look. So it's usually in tote bags, but I don't know, I was lazy, but that's fine. At least I know that all of my stuff is here. Look, I got zippers, I got, yeah, lots of wool. There's also fabric somewhere here. I'll be back when I found it. Okay, so I found a bunch of stuff. I found these zippers. I found some bag hardware, which I'm not sure if I'll be using this right now because this is kind of a test run. I've never used that sewing machine before. Also, this. I bought this, probably 1 or 2 months ago. Because I wanted to make a bag out of this because I really like this color. And I know it's just a tablecloth, but I see people making clothes out of like bed sheets and stuff, so I'm sure that I can make a bag out of this. It feels durable enough. It's just gonna be a small bag. So yeah. What I did not find, however, is my buttons, which is a problem because I had really nice ones and I wanted to use them. So I'm gonna go look for those. I'm assuming they're in one of those drawers, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so unfortunately I did still not find the buttons, but I did find some other fun stuff. For example, this Velcro stuff, which I think you're just supposed to stick them onto stuff, but that doesn't seem very secure. If I use these, I'm gonna sew them on. I also found these buttons. Those are not the ones I was looking for. I found these things, which are keychain rings. I'm not gonna show you this properly, but in case I want to add a keychain to my bag, that could be cute. Plus, I found these ribbons. Not sure if I'm gonna use these, but they kind of match the pattern of this, so who knows? I might. And I found some more random scraps of fabric, which I could use. So I've been searching for like probably at least half an hour, but I did finally find the buttons, and I've got some nice ones, of course, just regular white ones, some snowflake ones. Ooh, and I think these are the ones that I am going to use. They're little sunflowers. I mean, look, that just fits perfectly, I think. Also, I could probably combine it with like maybe some of these flower ones, like the white ones could be nice, or ooh, even the orange ones could be really cool with this. And yeah, I just think that these are really cute. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using these, but they're also really cool. I might use them for a future project. These are little stars. Yeah, I think I'll be using these and probably the white ones, maybe some random ones from this one, but we'll see. We'll see about it. Anyways, I gotta figure out how this one works. Okay, so I just unpacked this. Do they have English instructions? Okay, well, I'm sure I can figure this out. So I got it out. That was the first step. Ooh, check this out. It's so pretty and so new. It came with this stuff. Pretty sure they go in this compartment for easy storage. This is the pedal thing. And this, ooh, this looks interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll figure this out. I've never worked with this machine before. I've worked with other machines, but yeah. We'll see about this. Okay, I got it all plugged in. Let's see if this works. Okay, light is on. Let me test this. Yep, this works. Awesome. Obviously, that's not the first step. First, I've gotta like cut out some stuff so that I can sew something. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I've got the fabric here, and what I've noticed is it's kinda a little bit see-through. Like, it's super stable, but it's like kind of see-through. So you see, if I use this stuff for the lining of the bag, then it would look kind of dark. So, but what I also notice is if I just fold this onto each other, it looks pretty bright. So maybe I'll just use the same color, well, the same fabric for the lining and for the outside of the bag, just so that it's this nice bright yellow color, because I don't really have very light fabric. Like, this is not enough. This is also not enough. Also, this is very unstable. This is too dark. I even tried it with this one, but I don't think I have enough of this, and it's also still looking a bit dark. So I think I'm just gonna do the whole bag out of this material. Also, I don't know, this material, when I unpackaged it, it kind of started to smell weird, but I'm just gonna wash it, I guess. Yeah, well, that's a problem for later. I'm gonna go make a bag out of this. So how big do I want this bag to be? It should be able to fit a water bottle. Oh, maybe a slightly smaller water bottle. Yeah, maybe this is a good size, probably. I'm just gonna steal this. So I cut out some stuff. Yeah, maybe you can like kinda see the shape of this. It's basically gonna be this shape, but it's gonna be like an actual bag. These are my sewing supplies, by the way. Do you like it? It's so pretty. My grandma actually gave me that for Christmas, and it also contains scissors, of course. So yeah, I love it. It's so colorful. Right, I was gonna start sewing now, so I have to pick a color for this, because it will be visible, and I want it to be nice. I'm thinking, like, should I pick orange or like some brownish tone? I think I'm picking orange, because this like, yeah, that looks pretty. Okay, I like that. All right. See you when I sewed this first part together. This is like 2 pieces. They belong together. And yeah, I'm gonna sew that on. So I did the first sewing thing, and now I'm gonna cut some ridges in the corners so that it will fold better when I flip this thing. I just flipped it, and I know that this thing is nowhere near done, but I already love the way it looks. It's just such a pretty color like yellow. Oh, yellow's just one of my favorite colors. Yellow and pink. Oh, this is gonna look so good later. So I got this part, and yeah, I know the lines aren't perfectly straight or anything, but honestly, this is the first thing I'm making on this machine. I don't have that much sewing experience. I think it looks pretty cute. Can just be a little artistic detail, I guess. And I think the next step is to connect this to like one of these panels. Is this this should be the back panel, I think. So yeah, gonna attach those. Have to make sure that it's like the right side. Okay. Yeah, I need to figure this out. My head does not like this. Yeah. See you with some more progress. Okay, so now that this is attached, I've got to attach this long thing, which is gonna be the sides and bottom of the bag. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. So this actually took a while. Yeah, I sewed on this thing and this thing and this thing, and now I'm this far, and now I have to figure out the handles and how I'm gonna attach the lining of this, because look, it looks very chaotic, but we're good. This is actually, yeah, I'm pretty happy so far. I mean, the lines aren't perfect, but I knew from the start this wasn't gonna be perfect. It is my first project with this machine after all, and I've never sewed a bag before, so yeah, I'm pretty happy. Okay, so I figured out the strap thing and I sewed it. Well, I folded a piece of cloth 4 times. 4 times? No, there's 4 layers, I mean. So I folded it three times? 2 times? Doesn't matter. Anyways, look at this with the bag hardware. It looks so official. Of course, I did not sew this on yet. I was just trying if it works, and it does. Pretty good. So, I'm gonna completely sew this, and then I'll attach it to this thing, and then I'll sew the lining, and then I think I'm done. So, a lot of time has passed. Obviously, not for you, but for me, a lot of time has passed, and it is almost 1 o'clock. So that's awesome, but I am almost done with the bag. Like, almost, really. Like, look at this. It's looking pretty good. It has the lining all done. It has 2 pockets that I sewed on, and obviously I have, yeah, it's kind of messy here. That's just always what happens when I do creative stuff, but it's fine. Yeah, I also did this thing. So the last thing that is left to do is I wanted to add some buttons here, or maybe here. I think here is better. Yeah, so I'll do that, and then I'll show you the final results when I'm done. And this is the final result. I sewed on these buttons, and yeah, I attached this thing. And it's really cool. I love it. It's not perfect, like really not. None of these lines are straight. But that's fine. Is it perfect? No. Am I still proud of it? Yes, absolutely. This was the first project I ever did with this sewing machine. And I've never made a bag before, and I think it turned out alright. I think it turned out great. And I'm going to be using this, even though it's not perfect. Like, I made a mistake here. This is too far here. It's sewed on too far here. And this one is, but this one is at least sewn on better, I guess. But, yeah. It does not have any closing thing. I might add that later, but for now, this is what it looks like. Yeah, I like it a lot. I mean, look at this. You have to admit, that looks pretty cute. I like it. I'll be using this. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can subscribe if you want to. And maybe like the video to let me know if you enjoyed it, and to let me know if I should make more videos like these. So, yeah. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye!